What's up, guys? This is Demon. I hope you guys like this new camera angle, and today I'm going to be showing you how to display pops properly in box. So basically, it doesn't matter if you're an inbox or outbox collector. All that matters is that you just have fun collecting your pops. But I'm going to show you how to properly display pops outbox and how to properly display pops inbox. So first, let's start with outbox. So first, what you probably want for displaying pops outbox is obviously taking the pop out of the box. You guys can see this is my Mirabelle Madrigal pop, and also keeping the box. Make sure you have the box in hand so that if you ever want to sell the pop, you can just put it back in the box. Which I completely discourage, but still, you can still do it. Some people don't even care if it's inbox or outbox. Some people just collect them for fun like I do. But make sure you keep the box. Always keep the box. And also, get yourself one of these little stands. Now, if you buy pops at, says like Toys R Us, which I buy all my pops at Toys R Us and GameStop, then they might come with a little stand. Now, the reason why Toys R Us does this is so that you can properly display your Funko Pops out of box. So here's how it works. So what will happen, so we're going to use this Mirabelle Pop as an example, is that at the feet, you can see there's going to be a little hole. You're just going to put I don't want this to sound sus, but you're just going to put this in the hole. So you need this little stand thing right there. Just going to put that in the shoe hole. That's the least I can make it sound sus. And now it's going to be like this. Now outbox, it should basically make sure you always do this with your pops, because it's super just good to have a little thing like this so you can easily stand up. Now, my number one recommendation for displaying pops outbox, like I do, is basically having the box and put it on the side of the box like this. Put it on the shelf that you have, whatever you're using to display it. Now put the pop with thing on it, just right there, like this. This is how I usually display my pops. I do it like that. The reason why I do it like that is because it looks cooler. And now this is my Isabella pop, which I'm going to do the exact same thing with that. Which, let's just open this up real quick. Boom. Now, how do you actually open a pop without basically destroying the whole box? Well, my number one recommendation is actually not opening it from the top. Open it from the bottom. Now, if you are going to sell it later, open it from the bottom. But if you ain't, just open it from the top. Since when you open it from the top, there's going to be this little dent in it right there, like that. If you open it from the bottom, like this, if you open it from the bottom, like this, then there's not going to be a little dent in the top, and you can just simply close the bottom. Instead, that little dent will be at the bottom, but since that's basically not even noticeable, since when they get it, it's going to be like this, and mostly the box does have a little dent like that, and always open it from the bottom, is my number one recommendation. And also, if you open it from the bottom like that, and you open it from the top, what will happen is that the little dent on the top will basically go away. So if you open it from the top, then just open it from the bottom, and then that little dent will sort of like go away, and it's almost unnoticeable. And now, you can either display it like this, like on the shelf in that little plastic thing, or I've actually never seen anybody display pops like this. Now, if you guys do display pops like this, please tell me, because I actually want to know if people actually do display pops like this and this, because it sounds a bit weird. Now, I was lucky enough that Toys R Us, huge shout out to Toys R Us for this. It's one of my number one recommendations if you guys are on pop shopping. Yeah, Demon Pops, we always recommend Toys R Us, but Toys R Us is only in Canada. So, you have this. Basically, what you can do is you're just going to put this back together. Which might take a little while, because it can be a bit annoying. Always put this back together, just slide it right back in the box. Now you can still open it from the top. It doesn't really matter where you open it from if you want to display it out box. But still, I would always recommend opening it from the bottom because I feel like it's just a overall faster way. Except, why is this not closing? Opening it from the bottom is just an overall faster way, and it's my recommended for me. This is the Isabella Pop, and put it on the stands, like usual, which I 100% recommend you do, and if you don't put Funkos on a stand, that is completely fine. But I recommend shopping for Pops at Toys R Us, because they always give free stands for whatever Pop you buy. And now just put the Pop at your shelf. Always put it right next to your other Pops. The reason why is because it's a little better to display like that. So now, here's the display. Now, obviously, displaying outbox is easy with the ones that don't come with it. So this is Antonio, and well, this one I've opened up a million times, just to show people. Since I don't really care about money right now, I don't collect Funko Pops for money. Now, of course, just do the exact same thing. I like opening them from the top, but my high recommendation is opening it from the bottom. Now, obviously, we're just going to set this up like this. And now let's just put Antonio right there. And now this is what an outbox display should look like. Like this. This is what an outbox display should look like. Now let's show you how to display inbox. Alright, here's how to display inbox. So, if you already took it out of the box and you want to display inbox, then that's completely fine. Because displaying inbox is a total normal thing for collectors to do. And here's how to properly display inbox. So first, if you already had it out of the box, then you guys can just take the little stands out. Now once you have the little stands out, you can take the box of the Pop. You're just going to simply open it from the top. And you can take this little plastic thing out like this. And now you're just simply going to put it in there. And now if it came with the stand, put the stand back there, bottom, and now just put it back in the box. Now this is for how to properly display inbox after open. Not before being opened, that can be right after this. Now you're just going to simply close it tightly. And now that you have that done, which I don't know why I keep putting it on this top shelf. Can you please tell me why? Tell me why. And now we have successfully put it back in box. You have successfully put it back in the box. And now you're just going to display it right up top there, like you would usually do. But let's say it's already been in the box. Let's say you just got it. It's freshly new. It's already in the box. Well, here's how you display it the best way. Well, what you're going to do is on your shelf, you're going to make sure it's like this. So, I'm actually going to show you an example. This is where stuff kind of gets a little bit complicated. So, alright, so let's say that this has been in box the whole time. You're simply actually just going to slide it like that. But if you have a shelf like this, you want to display it in box, the best way to display it in box is actually pushing it back here. And the reason why is because it will give you a little bit more room to display more pops in the future. Now, let's say you have one of these tiny shelves. Let's say you have one of these tiny shelves like this. Now, what I would actually recommend doing is I would recommend basically putting it like this. That's how I would recommend displaying it in box. But let's say you don't have any of those and you just decide you want to display it on a tray. Terrible idea. But still. Well, what you would do is you would just stack them up. Stack them up, stack them up, stack them up, stack them up. Which basically I do not recommend doing, but still I would always recommend purchasing a shelf if you can display it in box like this. Or even out box. Now there's your whole guide to displaying Funko Pops in an out box. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure you guys do comment, like, and subscribe for more Funko Pop videos. Goodbye. Also, we're going to do a Funko Pop hunting video around every week. So I think around every Saturday, we're going to do a Funko Pop hunting video. And the main thing with Funko Pop hunting fair is the Encanto Funko Pops.